As this year comes to a close, I want to talk about something that's a little bit different than your usual New Year's conversations because we all know in just a few days the internet is going to be loud. There's going to be ads telling you that this is the year that you finally get disciplined, or this is the year you finally lose weight, or this is the year you finally fix yourself. Gym memberships, meal plans, detoxes, challenges, 30-day promises quietly disappear by February. But I want to offer you something radically simpler and I believe far more faithful. What if you didn't need another resolution at all? What if the only thing that you needed this year was support, wisdom, and sustainable stewardship? Today, I want to share 3 thoughts with you, and then I want to tell you why Verity Village or maybe even one on one coaching could be the only resolution you actually need this year. Let's go.
Welcome to If Mama Ain't Healthy, Ain't Nobody Healthy. I'm your host, Lori Morris, a Christian midwife, mama of 3, and wellness coach who believes your body isn't broken, it's beautifully designed by God. Here we talk about how to restore your energy, balance your hormones, and find peace and true wellness in your body again, no matter what stage of motherhood you're in. Whether you're pregnant, postpartum, in the messy middle of mom life, or you're trying to conceive. And we do it all through biblical truth and practical, holistic living. Because you're not meant to just survive motherhood, you're meant to thrive in it. Let's dive in.
As I opened last week, I want to give you a couple of quick reminders. Number one, your reviews are priceless to me. And so if you have not left me a review over on Apple Podcasts, or maybe if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel or left some comments or liked some videos, I would ask you to please do that for me now. It doesn't cost you a thing, but it helps me to keep going. It encourages me and it helps me to find other moms like you, and it doesn't cost you a thing. So if you haven't done that yet, if you could please do that for me, I would be so grateful as we head into a new year. One other thing to note, I did note it last episode, but as you may know, sometimes I batch record content, and this is actually being recorded on the same day as the last episode, behind the scenes little note. So you might notice that my audio is not that great, and that is because I forgot to bring the little piece that I need to be able to connect my microphone that's right there to the computer, and I didn't have time to go get it. So dealing with a cell phone microphone, hopefully it won't be too distracting. Please work with me, forgive me, and understand that I'm human and I got a lot going on, including a sick little girl, and so I just forgot. All right, enough about that. Let's get this show on the road because I know you're busy. I know this is an incredibly busy time of year, but I just want to share a few thoughts with you as we head into the new year later this week. I'm going to give you 3 things to think about regarding resolutions because this is the time of year where everybody has that kind of on the forefront of their mind. Whether you make them or whether you don't, you're still probably thinking about what you're going to do different in 2026. So I want to give you some things to think about moving forward. Point number 1, or thing number 1, most New Year's resolutions fail. And that is because they try to force a behavior without restoring the roots first. January resolutions usually start with control. Eat less, move more, try harder, be stricter. But scripture reminds us again and again that fruit always follows roots, not the other way around. Jesus tells us in Luke 6 that no good tree bears bad fruit, nor again does a bad tree bear good fruit, for each tree is known by its own fruit. So if the fruit is struggling, if you look at a tree and you see that the fruit doesn't look good, you don't blame the fruit. You don't fuss at the fruit. You don't shame the tree. What you do is you tend the soil. You add the things that are needed to give that tree and that fruit what it needs to thrive. But so many women that I work with are not failing because they lack discipline. They're failing because their bodies are exhausted, they're inflamed, they're dysregulated, and they're running in survival mode. A nervous system that does not feel safe cannot sustain change. A metabolism that has been undernourished cannot respond to the restriction that so many New Year's resolutions bring. A woman who is burned out cannot white knuckle her way into healing. It just doesn't work that way. Verity Village and coaching, neither one of those are about trying harder. They are about restoring roots, restoring your metabolism, restoring your nervous system, restoring your rhythms to what God intended them to be so that your body can work the way that God made it. Your understanding of how your body actually works is key. And that is the root of what we do in both of those places, just in different levels. If the tree is sick, again, blaming the fruit will never heal it. You have to address the roots. And that is where real change comes from. Thing two to remember heading into a new year, God designed growth to happen in community, not in isolation. That's why He gave us the church. Most New Year's resolutions fail quietly, alone, in shame, behind the scenes. You don't tell anybody about it, but you walk away feeling like you failed again. But Scripture paints a very different picture of how growth is meant to happen. Ecclesiastes tells us that two are better than one, for if they fail, one will lift up his companion. We were never meant to heal, to grow, or to steward our bodies in isolation, and yet so many women are trying to navigate their health alone, Googling this, guessing about that, second guessing the first guess, wondering if what they're feeling is normal or what they're supposed to do different, wondering if they're broken. Verity Village exists because women need a place where you can learn without being judged. You can ask questions without being dismissed. You can be just you can be supported without being pressured. And you can know that no behind the scenes internet people are censoring the information you're getting. You know you're getting the truth. Coaching exists because sometimes you don't just need more information. Sometimes you need someone to walk with you, to help you interpret what your body is telling you and to guide you with wisdom and discernment. This is how women have always healed, in community, with guidance, with support. The modern idea that you should be able to just figure it out yourself is not biblical, and it is not working. Last point, point number 3. True stewardship is not a 30-day reset. It's faithful obedience over time. I think one of the most damaging ideas in modern wellness culture is that transformation has to be fast to be real. But God does not work on detox timelines. Scripture reminds us in Galatians, let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. Stewardship is slow. Faithfulness compounds. Healing unfolds in seasons. Verity Village and coaching are not flashy resolutions. It's nothing that, you're going to be raising eyebrows about the great resolution that you've made. No, it's not that. What it is daily practices of obedience and stewardship that actually work and will last, that you won't feel shame for in February. Learning how to nourish your body instead of fighting it, learning how to listen instead of overriding and ignoring, learning how to care for the body that God entrusted to you with wisdom, with patience, and with grace. This is not about becoming a new version of yourself overnight. It's about becoming faithful with what you've been given one step at a time. God is not asking you to reinvent yourself this year. He's asking you to steward yourself well. As you step into a new year, my encouragement to you is this. Don't choose a resolution that demands perfection. Choose a path that offers support. Whether that looks like joining Verity Village, stepping into one-on-one coaching with me, or simply committing to learn and listen differently this year. My prayer is that you stop trying to fix yourself and start walking in wise, supported stewardship with like-minded women. Scripture tells us, commit your work to the Lord and your plans will be established in Proverbs 16:3. If that resonates with you, I would love to walk with you in the coming year. No gym contract, no wishful diet plan, just wisdom, support, and faithful care for the body that God gave you. Thank you for being here with me this year. It's been a lot of change, been a lot of growth, and I'm so grateful for you being with me through this. And I'm going to see you in the new year. If I can serve you in any way, there are links below for all the things that I've talked to you about so that you can sign up for the path that is best for you. I'm looking forward to having the healthiest year yet with you along and having you along for the ride. I hope to see you in Verity Village starting this Thursday. But if not, I'll see you right back here for a new podcast next week in 2026.
If you were blessed by today's episode, please take a minute to share it with another mama friend you know needs this info, or post a screenshot on your Instagram stories and tag me so I'll know you loved this episode. Then come hop into our Facebook group to find your people and have some like-minded support throughout your week. Also, I'd love it if you'd head to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. You can find links for all of these things in the show notes. I'm so thankful for you, and I look forward to hanging out again with you right here next week.